Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Today we're going to trial again. Who would have thought, right? Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Huh! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor, Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Miss White said today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have Does White have the judge in his pockets too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix! Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet! They're not... I'll be defending myself. I mean, you are a lawyer, so go for it, but... Like, there's a statistic out there that's just like, if you defend yourself, you're pretty much assured to fail, right? Isn't it like 90... Oh, let me Google that. I actually can't find what I was thinking of. I thought I saw an article, actually not that long ago, that was saying something about, like... the success rate and failure rate of people that represent themselves in the court of law, and it was like something low, like the only like 7% actually was able to succeed at representing themselves to a successful trial. But I can't find the article, so I could be making that up in my head. Don't know why I would be making that up, but hey, there it is. What? Nice expression. Okay, let's do this. September 9th. 10 a.m. on the dot. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up for doing this? Yeah, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crimes. I see. The prosecution may call for its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe me an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that was needed. I thought you said Maya. Did I just call Maya May a minute ago? And that, oh man, I confused myself. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your opinion. Dots. They're great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red, White, and Blue to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes. That is what I said. Oh dear, do my, locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. K? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. Dots. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Dots? Let him have it! Why are you here? What are you sitting here for? They let you sit there? Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. I was quietly perusing, that's reading to you common folks, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Which one? I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Son of a bitch. You know Judge Judy. It's about 9 o'clock. Is that right? Is that right? I think that's right. I'm gonna press him anyways. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No. You're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyways, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. Press further? True. The bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. That is your concern. Or this is your concern, silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course you cannot see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusing, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. I'm gonna press everything. By window, you mean the one directly across from Faye & Co.'s law offices? Correct! That's the only window you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Press. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course. I'm no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is this judge on anyways? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant! That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone on this phase woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know! After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. That's not true, though. That's not true. Yeah! Booyah! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was there, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Miss White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Wait, no. Yes, they're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Here? Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. I'll have a side of fries, too. Anyone disturbing the order within this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulation of the defense are a distortion of the truth. Your Honor, the postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth. Sure. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Well, that does seem to make sense. Shut up! Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? Yeah, you bet I will, bitch! I mean, yes, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Just hold it. What do you mean by that? This is what I'm just about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. You assaulted the girl. She first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First? That's what comes before what happens next. Do you speak English, right? You do speak English, right? Sometimes, barely. Please sit back and relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There's no point of hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? I'm gonna fuck you! What do you mean, next? Next is what come after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Anyways, you chased her, delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that is not you, then you show us proof. Can I do nothing right now? May I continue? Probably. That's what Miss May saw. I don't care about that. You hit her twice. There we go. So this one? Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say about that? Now's my chance to hit it where it counts. The nuts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if I could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there is no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door, for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I hope so. You gotta go to jail. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that's, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't that, something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Well, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Oh, okay. Of course. Our light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Phoenix? He's getting a lot of less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the floor plan. Yeah, there we go. Booyah! Mr. White! It was impossible even to see the glass stand. What? Look at this! This is the floor plan to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible range. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gateway Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There was no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh, man. Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia? Looks like we were about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed that wiretap. Wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like that way the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does this have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Excuse me, Dots. Correct! You're most correct, Miles! Give me a break! Yes. In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen that stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Why is Maya standing next to me? Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct! That is right! I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix! I can't help you, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm standing here. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. That proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the Faye & Co.'s law offices. Was it really you that went to the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in Faye & Co.'s law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Faye & Co.'s law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Miss May's phone? Mia's. I'm mixing up May and Mia in my head for some reason. This has no bearing to the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sort. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautificacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he'll rattle enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September, the week... I don't know. Okay. Is there anything here that I might have or might be able to use? Doesn't look like it. I mean... obviously the papers are something we wish we had, right? Well, I'll keep going, I guess. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Dots. Yes. You're... no! Phoenix! Is it Maya? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? Hello? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah! You're finally awake! Ah! Hey, Phoenix! Gawk, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What? Really? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to shock and awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right, I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. I feel like you should have picked fitting clothes. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix? White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000, wow, big spender. Item, the last light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Oh, September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated. Also, we could have probably brought the fact up that the name Maya was written. I'm assuming I'm the only person that can see that this teenage girl has grown up into a not teenage girl in multiple ways, right? No one else is noticing that, right? Yeah? You know, I think we'll find that out next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to have my videos so I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.